Hello everyone, it's your guy, Honest Duck. After my first video released, I got some good feedback from the community. First and foremost, I forgot a bloody intro. You know, the most basic fucking thing you need in YouTube. Beyond that, some people would have loved to see more combat in the game, so that'll be a bit more of the focus in today's episode. Speaking of which, we are gonna play Soliel. Otherwise, most people will know this game as Crusader of e.c.t, which makes no sense considering the town that you started and the game centered around is called Soliel, and so is the land if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, just to give you an idea of what kind of YouTuber I am a Let's Play player, so I don't do full playthroughs half the time unless I'm really fired up about it. This is my number 2 favorite spot in the Sega Genesis, so I'm gonna be playing this game to completion, and gonna be doing that completely on YouTube, but I'm also streaming it actively when I'm playing it live, so feel free to check that out. I'll give you the points at the end there where you can find it. Anyways, let's go ahead and just dive right on in here. If I remember correctly, the fortune teller flashbanged us and ran away. Thank you, fortune teller. You have just forcibly changed my destiny because I can't talk to people anymore. But now this flower should have something to say. Oh, you can understand me, just like the fortune teller. Humans have come a long way if you can talk to me. You can talk to the other animals. I just remembered, the fortune teller said that she's going to Iris. Great, well, now that I can't talk to people anymore... Is that mold? Did I just hide in mold? Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, I remember there's a secret around here. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. I need the jump ability. No worries. So this game isn't just swinging a sword, there's a progression you get, and the progression is building up an animal army of cute, cuddly things to go and maim and murder monsters who are also not that bad. I mean, some of them are dicks like that wolf, but, you know, at least as a dickish wolf, he sucked because he died to a 14-year-old boy. Maybe he was just being polite. Like, oh, young kid going on an adventure, probably gonna die? I'll cut him some slack and just beat myself over the head with a hammer until I get a concussion. That'll sort it out. And I think that would make the most sense, right? Like, it's better than the alternative. I mean, he could have just taken that hammer and came at me. Good solid hit with that. I'd go down like a sack of potatoes. I know your origin. I'm sorry, little ground babies. That's what they are, right? Ground babies. When they're coming out of the ground, they're tiny. Hey, birds. Oh, money birds. Yay! Get paid every day by money birds. Okay. Hey, rabbit. Damn it, I forgot to go get my dog. I'll go talk to the rabbit. Hi. You understand what I'm saying? How strange. If you want to go beyond here, you'll need my help. But I won't help you because humans are such untrustworthy beings. Hey! I mean, you're right, but hey. Well, I mean, I don't think people are untrustworthy. I think they're plenty trustworthy. But you have to earn that trust, right? And that's kind of the lesson here, is like, the rabbit's not going to trust you because he's a rabbit. I mean, rabbit soup's a thing. I wouldn't trust a guy who turned my family into soup. Alright, the soup stock tells me I gotta go and talk to... Well, he doesn't trust me, so I gotta find a way to get soup stock to trust me. There is a perfect way to get him to do that, and that is to talk to an animal that has trusted me for ages. I mean, when I was a kid, this took me forever to figure out. Like, I went around and I was like, hey, chickens, you're birds. Can you talk to the rabbit? And they're just like, nope. It is said that there's a village of animals in an enemy coast. I would like to visit there. Well, you're a chicken, so good luck. I like flowers. I can relax being here. Great. Well, you stay in the flower field then, cow. I like that it's just in a wagon. Someone forgot their cow in a field of flowers. There's my doggo. Hey, buddy. You trust me, right? Oh, perfect. Yesterday's meal was delicious. Glad you liked it. Huh? You understand what I'm saying? I see. You met that weird fortune teller, didn't you? Don't worry. He'll be back normal. I'll help you find that fortune teller. Aw, Johnny's a good dog. He's a best boy. Let's go ahead and equip him. There you go, buddy. You know, I never figured out what the dog looked like as a kid. Like, just straight on, it just looks like a mass of pixels to me. I didn't figure it out for the longest time, but now that I see it, I see it. He's just one of those shaggy dogs, and who doesn't like a shaggy dog? Alright, now that I got my precious canine Poochie with me, I'm going to bring him to the top of the mountain and introduce him to the soup stock. And then the soup stock should trust me because there's an animal that vouches for me. Hey, soup stock. If you want to go beyond here, you will need my help. But I won't help you because humans are such untrustworthy beings. No, not him. He's very kind, and I trust him. Please help. Oh yeah? You always say that because he's your master. Humans are animals too, just like us. It's only the language that separates us. It's fair to say that a human who can speak our tongue is our friend, isn't it? I mean, yeah, that's a really good point, actually. We're animals, much like them, and it is a language barrier is all that separates us. Like, I can tell you from personal experience, dogs have emotions. Cats definitely have emotions. Rats have emotions, and they all have personalities unique to them. Anyone who's a pet owner knows that truly. Now jump! You'll never be able to do it if you don't do it on your own. But yeah, Silver Duck gained the courage to jump. Well, I was just a bouncing baby before? Oh well, okay. Anyway, But yeah, we are all the same thing. We should treat each other with respect. Frickin', if something as small as a rat can feel emotions, can feel hurt, can cry when you leave them in a cage on their own because they're injured. Long story with my rats. Basically, we have a rat named Souffle. She is a sweet little angel of a rat. She's a sweet little angel of a rat who, has a habit of biting other rats, and in turn getting bit, because she's not exactly right in the head. But we still love her despite her not rightfulness in the head. But yeah, she keeps getting injured because of that, and at one point, like, we needed to separate her off into our recovery cage so that she could heal up, because the other girls attacked her because she kept biting them. Anyways, we put her in that cage for safety's sake, and not like 5 minutes later, we can hear her crying in her ratty way from the cage. It broke our hearts, and we ended up taking her out of the cage to just spend time with her and hang out and, you know, make her a little less lonely. But like, if a rat can feel the presence of emotion to actually feel sorrow like that, who are we to be dicks to animals, right? And it's why I can't stand people who deliberately, like, go out of the way to harm animals. Those guys are sick, and I, for one, as much of a nice guy I try to be, those are people I can't forgive and I have very little sympathy for. I mean, if you take an animal into your house, treat it with care and respect. You abuse your animals, get the fuck off of this planet, because I'm not going to welcome you here. Hi, Sonic. I'm a gallant hedgehog. You'll get burned if you touch me. Right? I'm not gonna touch the hedgehog because apparently he is
Someone tries
hotter
to
than a
touch you in a
volcano.
place or in a way that makes you
By his
feel
own
uncomfortable.
admission.
That's no good.
There's that. Alright, you're a trap down there. I remember that. Go down there. Well, it's not even a harmful trap. See, you just don't get the money. It just turns into water. What's the point? Okay. I go up here. Alright. This village music is not one that I actually really like. I mean, it's nice enough, but it kind of sucks. Look, I can be a peeping Tom. No, there's no one to peeping Tom down there, so it's boring. Hey, are you 14 years old too? He's got a sword. Make way, make way, make way for Mr. Bear. I wonder if I can talk to the cheetah. I don't think I can talk to the cheetah. Okay. We have an automatic door. Sometimes you have to step on it many times to get it to work. Okay. It was Mr. Monkey's idea to use the huge rock to block the monsters, but it was my dad who moved it there. Only my dad is strong enough to move that rock. Well, if your dad's an elephant, it would make... What? Are you a pink elephant? You know, animals. Wookie! There's hot lava spewing out of Hot Daisy. It's too hot to go through. Well, thank you for that, lad. Monkey! I hear there's an animal on the other side of that huge rock, but there's nothing we can do. We may cause some damage by moving it. I can't allow that. Okay, well... You guys aren't... let's see. The top is the rock of reflection, to the right is the rock of prostration. Touch and repent. I'm sorry I called the rabbit chicken... a soup stock. There we go. I repented. Happy? Hey! Speaking of which, Foxy, I heard a voice crying for help from the other side of that huge rock. Well, if we don't fight animals, we fight animal abusers, then clearly I'm gonna have to go rescue that animal. Ramsey's Animals for Hire. Fucking raw. If you're looking for a partner, come in. Alright. You can hire your partners here. I'll introduce some of them to you. Hi. I can save you where you're in a spot of trouble, but I can only do it once. Would you like to hire me for 50 bucks? Yeah, sure. Once I've done the do, but don't feel bad. Okay. An extra life is always handy. Oh, look at that cat. I love him. I will restore you to life once when you die. Thank you. Good cat. Okay. Alright, automatic door. Lovely. Daddy Fent. I like that name. Hey, Daddy Fent. I can lift heavy objects with my nose. Do you want to know how it is done? Yeah, with muscles in your nose. I know how. Okay then, lift the board. Think positive. Just believe that you can do it. Severduck has learned to lift things up. Press A in front of an object to lift it, press again to throw it. Press A whilst jumping to throw it further. Thanks for the tutorial! Whee! Whee! Thanks, Daddyfin. Bye, Daddyfin. Alright, I gained the courage to lift shit. Let's... Another banging soundtrack from this game. I heard a sad voice coming from the other side of that huge rock. There must be an animal there. You look strong enough. Why don't you move the rock and take a look? Okay. There we go. There's an animal on the other side of the rock. First thing I see, I cut down. Holy crap. Heckin' windy out here. Alright. I don't know why, I just like the electric guitar sound they managed to get out of the game's sound engine. It sounds awesome, and it really makes this game stand out amongst many other Sega Genesis games that have a less than perfect soundtrack. If I do end this episode today without finishing the game, I'm calling this first one the best soundtrack. Or something to that effect. If there's any musicians that watch me and like what I do, please, like, do a metal version of this tune, because it deserves it. I have no idea where I'm going right now. Guess I gotta go this way. Ah, I love the soundtrack. Ow. Fine. Yes. I mean, fun fact, I don't have to jump over those ones up there. I can just do this. Oh crap, I missed. And now I'm gonna have to wait for a couple of breezes to get that money. But I want that money. I spent my money on a cat. Who doesn't like a cat? Look at that cat. That cat is adorable. And it's going to be there for the rest of the game because I don't intend to die and waste its time. Do you think cats have time to waste on us? No, they don't. They're too busy, you know, eating food, taking naps in sunbeams, and licking their own beeholes. We don't have time. They don't have time for us. Oh, hey! That block's gone. Lovely. Alright, progress. We've done it. Here's something that I love about classic gaming that, like, the PlayStation era and disc games kind of sacrifice, is the ability to just reload from whence you died. Like, it's like, oh, you died. Well, just continue where you left off. It's cool. In newer games from when this came out, they kind of skipped that, and then you got things like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where it's like, you died, now you have to go back to your last save and lose all this progress. Like, even Final Fantasy, which still had you go back to your last save, had the decency to say, oh, hey, you died, go back to your last save. By the way, we got you covered. We let you keep your experience and everything from your last fight. Like, I mean, that's good game design right there. Don't waste your players' time. Like, if you have to resort to having your players die and then roll back to a previous save to extend gameplay, that's bad. But if you're playing an amazing game, if you have an amazing game that says, hey, you're not going to lose progression if you die, you're just going to get teleported somewhere else, and it's not going to be horribly inconvenient, that's good gameplay. It means that you're confident in your game and you're not wasting your players' time. Because, like, yeah, we're gamers, we sit in our bedrooms, play video games, and eat potato chips, and that's not a bad thing, but our time should still be respected by game devs, and I've noticed a distinct lack of that in modern game development. I don't know how I pulled that weird move off, but I'm happy for it. There's slugs everywhere. Oh, you gotta respect and save the animals, but the slugs? No, they can die. Well, they're carrying money, so, you know. Can we all live in harmony? No, money's the root of all evil. That's why these guys have to die. Okay. Ah, it's wimmed! Yeah, come on, Win.
Shut up, Wind. Shut up.
Shut up. This one can't be good. There we go. You have a penguin on your head, sir. Who are you, boy? If you come for the penguin, you can't have him. Here, take a dose of the penguin attack. Okay, look, I know those cutesy penguin movies are great and all, at least to some people, but that doesn't mean you can just kidnap penguins and just wear them as a hat. So I am going to slay you. And you're not really going to have a chance against me because I'm kind of a chat at these kinds of games. See? You good-for-nothing penguin. Well, what'd you expect him to do? He's unconscious on the top of your head. Hey, maximum health points. Take that, mermaid. Thank you, I'm free now. As you can see, I'm a penguin. I used to live on the icy island of Frieza. Kakarot! Yeah. It was attacked by a terrible monster. I was captured to work as a slave. By the side now. Let me go with you to challenge the monster, okay? I'm coming with you, even if you say no. Okay, so animals can be dicks just like people. See, we're already closing some gaps here. Alright. Penguy the penguin joins the group. Depending on which animals you have, press C for protection. Alright, hey! If he was just a little greener, he'd be an honest duck. Well, wait, does that make me a penguin? Hey, look, protection. And I believe, yeah, he merges with my sword to make a more powerful sword. Oh, well, that makes things easier. Hi, guy. I heard that you beat the octopus. Considering you're just a young boy, you're pretty good. If you want to be able to run as fast as I can, you should go check out the village of Iris. Honest penguin? Yeah. From now on, I'm honest penguin. That was very brave of you. If you hadn't defeated the octopus, this village would have been history. Quack. I don't know what a penguin sounds like, so I don't know how to do that. The big bad one. There you go. Oh, we defeated the big bad evil guy. Okay, we did it. We did it. Game over. Good run, everyone. Roll credits.